good at golf or ping pong.
Ping pong? What?
I'm getting better though.
Okay, you're trying. I
We have
like
a
that.
we got a ping pong table at work.
Get the fuck. Oh hell yeah, bro! Come on
I
now.
was I was playing I was playing earlier.
Hell yeah. So growing up, Grandma had a ping pong table in the garage, so they got pretty vicious during holidays. When
The
I was
spikies?
allowed to play, I was a litlin. So now
You can barely see over the table.
I would love to see my cousins try now. Give it a shot, bro. Give it a shot. I would fucking love it. All right. What do you guys think? Should we start the show here?
Yeah, let's do it.
LDRS. Oh, the season finale of the regular season. We've gone 17 weeks. We have chosen 256 ball games. Haven't missed one. Last week, week 17, pretty impressive. I'm actually shocked it's already the end. How rude of me. Carl, how we doing?
Oh, fucking fantastic. Beanie Boys in the building.
Beanie Boys. Evan, what's up, babe?
Wow, not a whole lot.
Ah,
How you doing, baby girl?
Oh, I'm good. I didn't do shit for New Year's, so I'm fine. I'm all right. Now, last week.
First episode of the new year.
Oh yeah, our last episode was last year.
We did a Christmas episode. Now we're doing a New Year's episode.
Hey,
We're killing it.
We're fucking killing this fucking thing. It's not like we didn't even plan this. It just worked out that way.
Nope.
It's great.
Yep.
Last week I went 11-5
Damn, that's good.
for second place. Third
I went
place.
12-4.
Third place was 12. I mean, it was 10-6 for Evan. He took some wild cards last week, trying to get spunky on him.
Ooh, ouch.
And Lido 12-4.
12-4.
Evan dropped 2 points to Lido last week. Even we hit all our locks. We have picked 256. After this will be 272 regular season games. Last week of the contest, which really the winner of the contest is anybody who isn't in my position in last place. Because I have to buy the trophy for our fantasy league now, which I lost to Carl over the weekend.
Yep.
Go Dodgers.
Peasant.
Mm-hmm. And didn't you
Fucking
beat
peasant.
Evan to get into the championship?
No. Oh wait, yeah. No, I don't know. Did I beat you, Evan?
You did right at the end, but I don't think it didn't matter because it was the flip flop with Curtis right there at the end. So it didn't matter either way. I was going to make it into the playoffs, but
Okay, so not the championship,
Right.
postseason. Regardless.
Yeah.
First
Had to
off,
run through all the top people.
you got hot.
Ran through them all. Fucking Burrow and Chase, baby.
Yeah, for real. Electric combo. You keeping Chase?
I'm definitely keeping Chase.
Yeah, that's not
I don't know if I'm gonna.
automatic.
I don't know. I gotta decide between Burrow and Brown. Chase Brown for my
Burrow.
7th round keeper.
Yeah, now you get Burrow in your 7th. You had Mahomes for a decade almost, it felt like.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Carl,
in 1 year you don't. He sucks.
well, Carl's good
No,
at football.
he sucked last year too.
Oh, yeah, that's
Fantasy.
right.
Yeah.
Like the last 2 years, he's not been that good. That's why I was like, I'm not fucking drafting him again unless. And when John was like, "Oh, I'm gonna draft him in the first round," I said, "That's dumb, bro." I told him. I said, "It's dumb."
Well, ever since
You
Tyreek Hill,
can.
ever since Tyreek Hill left, his fantasy numbers were never the same.
Yeah. Well, and now they don't need to score like that. Their defense is good. So
Defense is good.
they score 20 points, and they're like, "Oh, we're good."
All right, standings. Carl's in first place right now. Last week, first place. Evan in second place. Myself in third. Myself bringing up the rear. So far this season, I scored 156 points, 148 and 108 game record. I'm at 57.8%. Now, 3 weeks ago, I said I'm going to get to 60. That's my goal. I crunched the numbers and I did the maths.
You can't, huh?
Yes, I have to go 16-0 this week to get to 60.2%.
Ah, dude, that's not happening.
This is the worst week to try and go perfect. Last week, every single favorite won, except Indy against Carl's Giants. And I guess you can flip a coin on that Tennessee-Jacksonville because it was a pick 'em on the board. No one was favorited.
Yeah, that was a straight shit show.
Yeah, craziness. Anyway, so if I go perfect, I hit 60%. It could happen. Crazier shit's happened. The guest finished the. Oh, that's another thing too. Remember, I told you I want to beat the guest at the minimum. Guest is 45 and 32, 47 points. Well, I already beat that. They're at 58%. So I'm guaranteed to pass that. I'm guaranteed. I'm only 0.2 behind. So,
unless you lose all the games.
I fucking beat your ass, you guest. Special thanks to our guest. We had John, a couple weeks, Papa Ship, and we also had our Thanksgiving celebrity pick Carol. So thank you, Carol, for making her selection. Chose the Raiders as a lock.
Randomly got in there.
So she's -2 right now. But that's all right. It's okay. I got to hit the 60. One game separates you guys. Literally one game this whole season. Out of 256, Carl's 172 and 84. Evan's 173 and 83. Literally one pick different. But Carl's leading by 1 point because of that pesky week 5 double lock week. That was the crazy determining factor. That look what that did. That's insane. Because that was the only week we had where you got -2 on your lock. That was the only time we did it, and look what it resulted in. Craziness. Carl 67.1, Evan 67.5. So you boys can get up to like damn near 70% if you went perfect. It'd be like 69 and some change. Ayo. So that's pretty sweet.
That's crazy.
It's pretty sweet. We don't need this. We don't need this anymore. So thanks.
Me and Evan do like to 69.
Yeah, you guys do. You guys like to touch them. Just touch them. All right.
Sorry, Evan. I know you're a newlywed. Or engaged. Recently engaged.
Recently engaged. He's not.
I was gonna say, where are you putting that camera at? How do you know what I like to do?
Yeah. How do you be knowing that? Why don't you guys go ahead and boop that? Give a little boob skis.
Surprise! What are we surprising?
We're not surprised. What if it was? Oh man, damn it, Carl! I should have thought of that. That would have been hilarious. Some just funky ass shit. Damn it, next year. Okay. All right. So
just put a dick pic on the phone.
It'd be funny. It would be funny. So the current playoff picture. Now we already know the ones that are clinched. The Lions. Man, that's gonna be such a massive game Sunday night. Lions, Minnesota for the 1 seed. Super cool.
The only one that's not clinched is Denver, right? They're the only ones that. Oh, and the Bucks.
So there's two teams that can make it in the NFC, Bucks and Falcons, and there's 3 teams that can make it in the AFC. Granted, Dolphins and
the
Bengals.
Broncos have to lose, though.
Exactly. So Broncos would have to lose, and either one of those teams would need to win. If both teams won, Dolphins and Bengals, Dolphins in because of AFC stuff. So even if Dolphins win and Bengals win and Denver loses, Dolphins are in.
Broncos not losing, so it doesn't really.
Yeah, well, I don't know, man. Carl Wentz, he's gonna be out there slanging that thing.
Nah.
North Dakota.
Carson Wentz, I sacked him one time, so he's not even that good.
Yeah, he loves to say that shit. Fucking North Dakota legend Carson Wentz.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
School together.
It's like freshman year, high school.
He claims he sacked him.
No, you didn't. Get out of here.
We play against Bismarck. We play against Bismarck all the time.
Yeah. So Buccaneers, please get in.
What the fuck did you play, Waterboy?
Defensive end and cornerback.
Oh hell, you're the smallest fucking defensive end I've ever seen.
It's slim pickings up there.
Carl. You have to realize out there they play fucking 9-man. They can't even roster full fucking teams.
We didn't. There is Class 9 football, but we didn't.
Yeah, so like they're playing. Oh god damn it! I did it again.
D-end and
damn it!
You showed our thing.
Damn.
Yeah, you did. You're a dirty girl.
I caught it quickly though. I caught it. That'll be easy edit. Fuck. Well, looks like Moo Dang's making an appearance again. That's that little hippo, Evan. You're like, who's that hippo? Yes, Moo Dang. He's coming back.
Moo Dang.
Moo Dang. Oh, Moo Dang.
You should use a red panda. They're cute.
Yeah, they are cute. I will do that. Now, Super Bowl favorites. KC obviously at 350. Oh, if you're not sportsbook,
I don't think they're repeated.
well, if you're not sportsbook literate for the listener here, for example, plus 530 is $5.30 to 1.
It's pretty small, Ben.
Inverse plus 6,000
Yeah, see
is
it.
60 to 1. Just to make it easy for people who don't speak this language. So if you put $100 on Pittsburgh, you win $6,000 if they win the Super Bowl. Boom, there you go. That's the easy math. Now KC and Detroit, I mean, they're only 100 points different here on the line. Value wise, Minnesota's plus 800 right now, 8 to 1, 8 to 1 odds. Definitely getting a little sprinkle. I'm gonna sprinkle some on that. Also, Tampa's plus. They're 35 to 1 right now. Now I know their defense is suspect.
That's crazy.
35 to 1, Carl. 35 to 1, man.
Dude, they're good. They've only lost to like good teams.
And they've beat the best teams. They beat Philadelphia and Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
And also, they were missing half their defense for like 5 weeks. So Tampa's scary
really?
good. So I got to get this bet in before Sunday because that number's going to change. So, but
yeah, it is.
But if you guys had to select someone who's not in the top 4, so from Philadelphia down, where the fuck would you go?
Baltimore.
You like Baltimore plus 675?
Baltimore or Minnesota?
Yeah.
For Super Bowl win or Super Bowl make?
No, this is the win.
The win? Yeah, I would say the same.
Yeah.
I think Green Bay might be sneaky good, boys. I know they look like ass.
Green Bay is sneaky good, but like Minnesota just fucking romped them.
Oh yeah, you guys put your big old thingy right up in there. KOC's a fucking unit. Hypothetical: if I put $50 on Tampa, I win $1,800. So I'm gonna put $50 on Tampa for sure, for shizzle.
I think against top teams, you got to perform. And Minnesota just routed them, no problem. That was bad. That made
in the
Green
end,
Bay
they
look
started
real
to
bad.
come back, but it didn't feel like it was going to be tight. You know, I left. I think whatever bar we went to go watch it at, we left like third quarter. I was like, nah, it's fine. It's gonna be fine. Didn't even watch the rest of it.
Oh look, it must be nice. Must be nice, Mr. Nice Guy. That's cool though. No, I'm pulling for you, Evan. I think it'd be sweet if KOC got a ship. Also, your Sam Darnold thing, you guys can't let him walk now. You gotta pay him. You gotta pay the guy. So that's
But how
interesting.
much?
60 a year, 50.
It's gonna be up there.
Dude, that's a lot.
Look how good he's.
I just
playing.
don't know if he's. I don't know if he's worth it.
If he wins a Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's the only time I
Joe
say.
Flacco won a Super Bowl too.
Yeah, but Joe Flacco got old. Sam Darnold's not
I
old
could-
yet.
Well, that's right. He's in his prime, and I could see just because of the way KOC and Adolfo Mensa run the organization, I could see them giving him a chance to be like, look, go ahead and see what's out there, see what the offer is, come back to us, and we'll see what we can
That's
match
what they
because
did to
they're a
Kirk.
very oriented
It's the same
organization.
thing he did to Kirk, and he went to Atlanta.
Yeah, but they weren't going to pay Kirk.
Well, not
The
what he
story
got.
behind Kirk was they were like, this is what we're going to pay you. If you can go find a better offer, take it.
Which
That
you
was
guys-
basically their approach to it.
Great job on you guys.
Hmm.
Quasi Adolfo Mensa.
Well, that's just, the Giants did the same thing with Saquon. Go test free agency and then come back to us with an offer.
Well, I don't know. You watched that hard
And they
want
came
Knocks.
back.
No, you
They
watched.
came back. Well, fuck it. Dude, why wouldn't you want out? We couldn't fucking block for him.
No, it wasn't
Fucking
Saquon.
ridiculous.
It wasn't Saquon. It was that Joe Shane character of yours. John Mara
No,
came out and straight up said, if he goes to Philadelphia, I won't be able to sleep at night.
right.
And Joe Shane's like, oh, I heard Philadelphia's out of it. Schmuck.
Well, I mean, shit. He only got what 13 a year. I mean, come on, that's not that much. It's just, but really, come on. They
don't know.
couldn't block for him.
Hindsight's
He needed
always
to go
20/20.
somewhere that
Right?
could
Yeah.
block.
Hindsight, it looks like, but also in that same exact fucking episode, he asked his son, who's laying on the couch, who do you think we should draft first round? And he goes, Jaden Daniels. Go get Jaden
Yep.
Daniels. And they,
Jaden Daniels is a fucking beast.
his son's a better GM than him. And then you got Brick over fucking teenager running the Jets right now. You guys see that story?
Yeah,
Well, they
it
could-
was wild.
God.
they couldn't fucking move up in the draft either.
Well,
I heard nobody was.
I'm back on the
Well, it would have took a landslide for them to move up in the draft.
I'm back on Jerry rolling into that draft with his 6-shooter, moving up and going grabbing that white boy Scatterboo. Go get Scatterboo and bring him to Dallas. Get Scatterboo or Gentry, either one. I'll take either or. All right. Well, let's get this on the road here. Final week of this regular season. 1 point, 1 game separates our two top combatants. We're starting 2 games on Saturday, one at 1:30 p.m., the other at 5 p.m. Game 1, we got Cleveland at Baltimore. This game means nothing. I'll take Baltimore. Carl.
Baltimore. It means something. They're trying to jump Pitt. Or Pitt's trying to jump them.
Yeah, but I thought that was pretty much set, wasn't it? Because isn't Lamar not playing?
I thought he was playing.
Oh, shit. Did I read that wrong?
They might be mixing it in and out.
I don't know.
Oh, shit.
Because if Pitt wins and Baltimore loses, then they'll have the same record. And I think they can jump Baltimore.
I think if Baltimore takes a lead, they'll probably rest him.
Oh, no, I
Probably
see.
If it's a fat lead.
Carl, you're right. Because they have identical conference records and they're both playing divisional games.
It's DTR. You need half a defense to stop him.
Yeah, and currently right now, okay, never mind. He is
playing. Baltimore's gonna win.
He is playing. Never mind.
It doesn't matter.
Vegas has Baltimore minus 20 right now.
20. You saw that? It's fucking crazy.
Shit.
I've never seen that before. They're getting a little crazy with these spreads lately.
That's wild.
I mean, I know college gets a little wild, but damn.
That's crazy, man. Evan, where you going, bud? I'm pretty sure we know, but
777s. Ding, 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 ding. Baltimore.
Yeah. What the fuck, huh? Minus 20. Yeah, DTR. Is Jameis hurt? Quote unquote. Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, next
I think it's a shoulder.
That means so much for both teams, right? We just talked about it. Pittsburgh has a chance to jump Baltimore, and then Cincinnati has to win. Like we talked about earlier, need some help, need some teams to lose. But Cincinnati at Pittsburgh, another AFC North divisional showdown, 5 p.m. this Saturday. Carl, where are you going?
I'm rolling with Cincinnati. They're hot. Pittsburgh is not hot. They're on a losing streak. Opposite. So I like them this week. I don't think Russell cooks. So, and I think Joe Burrow cooks a lot of meth.
Do you think... that's how he keeps his figure. Do you think CR is a good cook?
Who's CR?
That's Russell Wilson's wife.
Oh, Sierra.
What did I say?
Ciara?
See, it's all the black girls I went to school with. They don't say Sierra. Ciara! Anyways.
I feel like she can cook.
Well, you said Russell ain't going to be cooking. Oh, my God. Do you guys remember the Danger Witch commercial? When he had the guy tied up in the chair eating a sandwich?
Yeah.
Wait, was he tied up, or was that everyone made it sound? Anyways, regardless.
Danger Witch.
Evan, where are you going, bud?
Oh, fuck.
I don't know. It's spicy.
No way. No way.
Shit.
Oh, shit. Uh-oh, is he going to do it?
No. Hell no.
Oh.
I thought about it, but it's just since he's too hot, Pittsburgh. They're finally feeling the Russell spicy effect. So I don't think Pittsburgh goes far. I think Cincinnati blows them out on offense and still doesn't make the playoffs.
Okay, fair enough, Cincy. 10 a.m. Sunday. Slime me up, Baker. The Tampa Bay Makers are at home against New Orleans, who suck. Tampa Bay's playing for everything. Mike Evans needs another 85 yards for his 1,000-yard season. Tampa had the lucky duck last week. Evan, you start.
Classic Maker, shooting it out. Lock it.
Yeah, that's my lock.
That is my lock for the week.
Oh, that was my lock too. It's my last
This
chance.
is my lock too.
It's my last chance to lock Maker. Come on.
Careful, it's spicy.
No, it's not spicy. Give me Maker, baby, all fucking day. Carl, you locking Tampa too?
I got Tampa. Now I'm thinking about picking a different lock.
Well, you guys remember, you're only one game separated. So having the same lock is not as crazy as somebody's got to pick a one game different, or else Evan's going to concede the season to you, essentially.
Oh, that's true. I could just copy all of Evan's
But
pick.
I'm not letting you go first and Evan go first every time. So
I'm gonna copy all of your picks.
no,
Everyone.
no, he wouldn't do that.
Everyone. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna lock Tampa
All right.
because I had him locked in. I don't know. We'll see. I might change it.
It's fucking Maker time, baby. And he's not doing a shitload of commercials when he's having success. And look he's holding on to success. Remember, he got hot a little bit there in Cleveland. Then he was on TV every other second and his game plummeted. Hope that stays true. I want to see him win. Next one.
He's a good quarterback.
And what a fucking teammate, too.
Oh, well, but I mean, being a teammate is pretty easy.
You'd think.
He's had a season.
What about the reports of Jalen Hurts and Pouty Face McPouty Face out of Philadelphia, Jalen Hurts?
Oh, AJ Brown?
Yeah, Hurts and McPouty Face. You know, you think it'd be easy to be great teammates. Speaking of which, we got the New York Giants visiting McPouty Face. Well, he's not going to be playing. Giants at Philadelphia.
He's not playing.
Giants were able to stave off the first-round pick. Good job, boys. And they also knocked Indianapolis.
Stupid.
Knocked Indianapolis out of the playoffs. They just said goodbye to Cam Ward.
Fucking dummy.
They didn't want him. They didn't want Cam Ward. They just said goodbye. Or Shadur. You could have been him.
You know what? It's fine because they're gonna lose this week and gain it back.
Well, you guys are sitting in the 4th spot. Those are 3 teams in front of you could also lose, Carl. Philadelphia.
They're not gonna lose. They're gonna.
Wait, do you guys know? Is it McKee going, or whatever his name is, or is it Pickett?
Pickett and Hurts are benched.
Oh, so it is McKee or Key, whatever his name is.
Oh, Pickett's bench too?
He had broken ribs or something.
Yeah.
For health reasons, it sounds like they'd prefer him as backup rather than McKee. Okay. So they don't want him hurt for the playoffs either.
So last pick, I went Evan first. So this one we'll go Carl. Your New York Football Giants, huh? Against Philly on the road? What are you doing?
I mean, the Giants still suck.
Oh yeah, they're so bad.
It doesn't really matter. And you know what? McKee was balling out last week.
Yeah, for sure.
He's just slinging the fucking ball. So I think Philly will probably still take it. Like, I don't see the Giants scoring a lot of points like they did last week somehow. They felt like playing 1 week when they didn't need to anymore.
Yeah, it was weird.
But well, I mean, like Malik Neighbors is a baller. But
well, he had his game. He had his game. It only took fucking 17 weeks, but whatever. It happened to be against me in fantasy. That's fucking cool.
Yeah, put a big 40 burger on your head.
Fuck.
Yeah, but I'm taking Philly.
Freddie Freeman. I'm taking Freddie Freeman in this game.
Fuck you.
All right. Evan.
Yeah, it's that easy. I think the Giants just overplayed last week. The way they do to screw them out of a #1 pick, and Indy's defense has been sliding the last couple weeks as well. Philly's defense is #1, and if you're already resting, I think they're resting both A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Jalen Hurts, and then you add, I'm pretty sure they said Pickett was rested too. That's 4 players. You can only rest so many players and still be under the cut for the roster. So that means they're not resting that much of their defense. I think the defense is going to be enough to shut them down.
I agree. You know what, though? It is kind of shitty. They're not going to let Saquon go for the record. Whatever. I mean, he got 2,000 yards.
Oh, that's right. Saquon, too. So that's 5 offensive players.
Right. So already you only got a 53-man roster. You have to roster enough players in your fucking field. So you're right. And that's my exact take. And damn it, Evan, you're pretty sharp. I was going to say the same thing. It's like you can't rest everyone. You just can't. You can't rest every single group every single time. So.
Sharp as a tack.
Sharpie, sharp. I'm also taking Philadelphia as well. Fuck the Giants. See you guys next year. Whatever.
Fuck you too.
I know. Buffalo at New England. Buffalo also, I believe, resting people. because I don't think they can advance their position at all. I don't believe they can.
No.
Last I saw, they were like a 2-point favorite or something against New England, something like that. Coach Mayo was coaching for his job. Buffalo's probably going to be sitting. I'm gonna go on a limb here, and I'm going to take New England at home for the final. They beat Joe Burrow week 1 when no one thought they could.
That was fluky.
We all locked it too, didn't we? Yes.
Yeah.
New England.
That's when Cincy was playing like shit.
There's going to be a weird game. There's going to be weird games in here. I'm going New England. Carl.
Weird games, for sure.
Wait. Evan. I went Carl first last time. Evan.
I literally have toss-up written next to this one because we saw how tough New England played them in the last week, but at the same time, New England's got the number 1 pick at risk. So it's just, and I don't know that the Bills are, it doesn't sound like they're benching everyone for the entire game. It sounds like Josh Allen's going to get a couple reps at least. In New England, I'd like to think so, but I got to go Buffalo. I don't see any overwhelming reason to take them.
Okay. Buffalo was sucked on the
you,
road.
man.
Go ahead, Carl.
Yeah, Josh Allen is going to start. I don't know how long he's going to play, but he's definitely starting. He wants to keep his Iron Man streak alive, so I got Buffalo. I think even if he's only in for 2 possessions, he's going to score on both of them, and that might be enough for the whole game. So
Yeah.
New England sucks.
Yeah, they do.
They started off so good with their defense, and then they just fucking crumbled.
First 2 weeks.
They suck.
Yeah, first 2 weeks we're like, oh
Yeah.
shit, Gerard Mayo's a good coach, and then
Right, yeah.
boom.
And it went straight down.
Same thing with New Orleans. First 2 weeks.
And Ramondre Stevenson can't hold on to the ball. He almost got benched multiple times
Yeah,
this year.
he's got the fumbleitis. Yeah, I'm probably gonna change that pick, but for now, that's the pick. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna put a little note for myself, like, look at that one. Just
Change it later.
take a look at it. You might change your mind. Okay. Worst game. No, there's 2 games I voted worst. So this is like 1A and 1B. Jacksonville and Indy. Next game. Terrible game. Terrible game. So go ahead, Carl. Go ahead.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah.
I didn't want to go first.
Oh yeah.
I went with Indy.
Okay.
I still think they're better than Jacksonville, even though they lost to the Giants. So
The lot of
Jacksonville's
noise around Indianapolis these days.
Jacksonville is garbage, like Jacksonville, Florida. So garbage.
Fair enough. Now, a lot of noise around Indy. A lot of noise with them going into New York and the dysfunction, their locker room. Can't beat the Giants. Giants haven't won a home game all season, and they got their doors blown off. Even though it was Joe Flacco, Anthony Richardson didn't play because he had a sore foot or something. He's a quitter, dude. That guy's got a lot of quit in him. A lot of quit. Pat McAfee's pretty vocal on that. Called his shit out. With that said, I'm going Jacksonville just because I don't think Indy's going to recover from last week. Evan.
You like Mac motherfucking Jones?
I like Coach Doug Peterson over fucking Frank Wright. Or is it Frank Wright? Is that who's in Indy?
Mac.
Frank Reich.
Right. Yeah. The first Wright. Yeah, right. Jacksonville. Evan.
Shit. I got one pick, but now I'm thinking about changing my mind.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Stick with Indy. Come on, Evan. We'll make.
How'd
all
you
the
know
same
that?
picks.
Where'd you get that camera?
I just live inside your head, Evan. I don't have a camera.
I think I'm still going to go Indy just because Doug Peterson's been throwing his players under the bus all year. They don't have anything to play for. They got more to lose for. Indy, not so much. If they win, they're in the playoffs. And I think Frank Reich's a better coach, so I am going to stick with Indy, unfortunately.
Well, I thought Indy was out.
Oh, they're out. Yeah, they're already eliminated.
Yeah, they're out.
Are they eliminated? I thought they
By
were still
losing-
competing for the
no.
Broncos spot.
If they had won last week, they'd be competing.
Yeah.
Is it Miami and who then?
Miami,
Cincinnati.
Cincy,
Oh, that's who it was.
Denver.
Never mind.
Okay. Houston at Tennessee. I don't know. Tennessee are 2-14 this year against the spread. They have covered twice this entire year. Houston is falling apart at the seams, just dismantling themselves. This is in Tennessee. Houston has already locked that division already, so they're already in the dance here. I want to see real quick and go to standings. What is their record?
9-7.
They are 9-7. Yeah, you're right. Woo! Shit, doggy. Dougie. Tell you what.
I do my homework.
Tell you what. Excuse me. Tennessee's a favorite at 1.5 because I'm pretty sure Houston's got a lot of people bench because they've already clinched.
Nope.
They haven't?
No, they clinched, but they're not benching people.
Then why in the hell would Tennessee be favorited?
I don't know.
He said he was going to do a mix of backups and starters. He didn't say anything about benching anybody this week.
Who went first last
time?
Okay, Evan. Even you choose. Houston at Tennessee.
Another one. Fucking AFC South.
Just called you DJ Evan. Another one. We the
Damn
best.
You know what? How poorly Houston's been playing this year, I'm going to say Tennessee because I think he is feigning. I think he's going to bench people, and he's just pretending like he's not going to. They already got it locked. I think it's the Bills, Chiefs, and Texans are the only ones where no matter what happens, it doesn't change their outlook for the playoffs.
Okay. Lido?
I'm going Houston. He said he is playing starters. Don't know for how long, but he's playing them. And I think Tennessee is probably the worst team in the league.
Oh yeah, they got to be up there, right? I mean, they're
definitely
definitely
up there.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some bad teams, but they are bad. They're like, I guess, like they're not super terrible on defense, but they're not.
No, they're bad. I mean, they're ranked.
They're bad. They give up a lot of rushing yards.
They're ranked.
And Houston's
last.
pretty good at running the ball still.
So this isn't off the draft order. This is just off how the NFL ranks teams by, percentages. Like you're talking about conference, home, division, common opponents, blah blah blah. They're dead last. They are dead last of 32 teams.
Yeah, see,
they're below.
That makes sense.
Below the Giants. Giants are the second to last, so they're worse than the Giants. That's hard to do.
Fuck you.
You know what? Flip that around. I'm gonna take Houston, but I'm gonna take Jacksonville on the previous game instead.
Whoa! You're doing too much.
Oh yeah, we're getting sexy over here. Okay.
Yeah, you can't just start flipping fucking picks around.
You can do whatever you want. This is America.
No, you can't do whatever you want because you're not a citizen.
Oh yeah.
I am a straight white male. All right, I can do it.
Yeah, you're.
I'm pretty sure you were not born here. You look like an alien.
You fucking gypsy. You came in on a saucer.
Where's my passport?
Yeah, where the hell is that? Okay, so hold on. Breaking news. Evan flipped Indy to Jacksonville and flipped Tennessee to Houston. Okay, that has been flipped. A little flippy flap. Okay. I took Tennessee. I'm pretty sure I said that. Tennessee. This one is hilarious because Chicago is going to Green Bay. And on the old X machine there, Chicago posted a picture of a bunch of like bears walking through like the frozen tundra at Lambeau. The comments were hilarious. They were fantastic. Bears fans are not having it. They don't care about this hype machine on the last game of the year. They don't give a shit. I'm gonna go ahead and go on a limb and just take Green Bay. I know it's a crazy choice. I'm just gonna take Green Bay because Chicago is so inept. They're so bad at football. We got to go Evan this time, right? Who went first last?
Evan did.
Yep, Carl.
I'm taking Green Bay.
Okay.
Chicago sucks.
Yeah, they're so bad at football.
And Green Bay's good against bad teams. So
Yes.
and Chicago's a bad team.
Very true. Very true. Green Bay wasn't so good against them damn Vikings, though. Woo!
Exactly.
Shit.
Good team.
Good team.
Bad team, they do good.
Bad team, bad. Good team, good.
They do bad.
Evan?
So, Carl, you want to trade locks? You want that Tampa Bay lock back?
I already got him.
What, did you lock Tampa too?
Yes.
Yeah.
You didn't see that?
Oh, never mind. Green Bay, move on.
Oh, shit. This next one's another, like, well...
What, are you going to lock Green Bay? You can lock Green Bay.
No. Oh, you know what it was that you said? You said I might change it later. That's what had me thinking that you didn't do that. That's what it was.
Shit, son. Well,
I did.
Washington at Jerry World. Cowboys.
This was also my other lock.
Okay, well then, Evan, you start this one. We got Washington rolling in the Jerry World. Historically, Dallas owns this rivalry, but that's not the same anymore. Not with these current setups. I am back on the train. I feel like Coach McCarthy saved his job. I'm cool with him coming back next season. I'll do another year with McCarthy. I'll do it. Offensive line.
Oh, you're gonna hate him by week 2.
But So this season, I get to take the playoffs off. The Cowboys have been 3 straight appearances. They get knocked out the first round every year. So I get a
3
break.
straight sucks.
Yeah, Carl, you remember what those playoffs look like, right? Or were you still in high school? Check this out.
The last one we went to, we beat you. So.
Oh, I think the last one you went to, you won the Super Bowl, right? Or has it been that long?
Yeah.
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 So, anyways,
When was your last Super Bowl?
Oh fuck, dude! I couldn't even. I wasn't even 18 yet. I was a fucking child.
Were you a little boy?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was thinking
I was a grown man for my last Super Bowl. I was drinking.
You weren't no grown man though.
Grown man.
Shit.
Grown man.
Fuck. You couldn't. You didn't have a driver's license yet.
Oh hell yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yep.
What was that? 2000? What? 4? 7?
No, we won 2 in the 2010.
Anyways, regardless, doesn't matter.
Don't do.
Well, I couldn't remember. It's been. I just don't remember. Something
You
about
got too much space in that big head of yours.
Something about those years of my life I fucking erased. I was like, nah, we don't need those years. I've chosen Dallas every fucking week on this show, and why in the hell would I change now? Give me them Cowboys. Evan.
I thought about taking Cowboys just the way their defense has been playing, but after
take them. You took them last week.
Nope, not this week. I think Washington's in it to win it, and I think they're gonna play. They're gonna play it like a playoff team so that they can fail in the next round, hopefully against the Vikings.
Dallas players are playing for their jobs too, by the way. Carl.
I think unfortunately Mike McCarthy will still be your coach. Unfortunately,
no,
for the
I'm
Cowboys.
cool with him. He won me back.
Nope.
He won me back.
How did Mike McCarthy and Jerry both win you back in the same season?
Jerry's a triple OG. He's a triple OG.
You went to a dating party.
It was a Jerry party. It's got Ben Gay.
Yeah, there's baby
Ben
oil.
Gayed up.
There's a baby oil at Jerry party, but that's for diaper rash. Yeah, hell yeah. I'd go.
He put Ben Gay on your head.
I'd go. Maybe it'll make my fucking
Rub
balls
that
spot
bad
grow.
boy.
I'll take that Jerry money. Remember he had that lawsuit? Some lady claimed to be his kin, and he was like, "No, you're not. Here's the money. Go away." He knocked up some broad back in the day. And her daughter came out of the woodworks.
I don't know how he knocked anybody up. You know he's just shooting out dust.
No, he's still shooting fucking loads, dude.
Loads of dust.
Still a load.
Fucking his
You know his
tongue
other
comes
nickname
out
is
like fucking
Mothman.
powder.
Mothman? Jerry has to pop like a week's worth of Viagra to get a 5-minute boner. He's so old, dude. Yeah. Anyways, when he's not tongue kissing Stephen Jones in the fucking box.
I'm picking Washington. Dallas up.
Yeah.
And Washington needs to win.
Washington defense is gonna be a problem for them in the postseason, though, don't you think?
That's why they're gonna lose in the postseason.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
their offense is what I would say it's like top 5, top 3.
It's impressive what they were able to do with a rookie quarterback. They see, but that goes to show too because they had that new ownership group come in right after the Schneider family got relieved of their duties, and they came in. Now they got a new stadium is being built. They were able to
watch your emails, Evan.
They were able to roll over staff. They went and got new coaches. I mean, they took our defensive coordinator, became their head coach. They did everything right they're supposed to do when you have regime turnover like that, and they're already paying the fruits are already coming from that labor. So, Dallas is going to win, though. Carolina at Atlanta.
No, they're not.
Atlanta is one of the teams that needs to win. They have to win or they're done. They have to. Even if, well, no, because if Tampa loses, then technically they're in. Right?
Yeah.
Technically.
Because I beat them twice.
Strength, yeah, exactly. Conference stuff. So, Carolina, surprisingly, is playing for something, which I'm not sure what. But you can see it in their team. Like, they're trying to win these football games. Let's go ahead and start here with you, Carl. Carolina at Atlanta. The Penix. He's coming for you.
Well, Carolina is not trying hard enough because they still are terrible at football. I'm going Atlanta. Penix is giving them something.
Yeah, he is.
He's not the best, but God, Carolina's bad.
Bryce Young,
they're bad.
Future's bright, I think. I think that benching was good. Evan, where are you going?
If Chuba Hubbard was still in, I actually might have gone Carolina. I think this is one of those AFC South upset games. But with him being out, Atlanta running full gear, Penix looking good, I think they're going to win.
Good. Atlanta.
Does Chuba give you a Chuba?
Ew.
Small Chub? Half a Chub.
I'm not playing it safe here. What am I doing? Am I going to Carolina? What the fuck?
Don't do it, man.
What am I doing to myself? What's the number on that game?
No Chuba, no Chub.
How bad is the number?
It's like 8.
Oh my god, they're not even listing it.
What?
That's crazy. What do you mean?
When I saw it earlier, Atlanta was getting like 8.
Ooh, okay, never mind. Yeah, so money's coming on Carolina because it's down to 7.5, so it's going the other direction. Give me Bryce Young. Let's do it. Hey, I got myself this year already this year by making terrible selections. Let's keep this train rolling in the new year. Carolina, baby. Bryce Young. Woo! Pussies. You're all pussies. All right, that's it for our 10 a.m.s. 1 p.m. And how many games we got in 1 p.m.? Am I going to look at this and get fucking furious? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can do that. I can live with that. SF at Arizona. 2 teams playing for absolutely nothing except for divisional bragging rights and also people's jobs. People's jobs. Kingsbury left, right? He's in Washington. Is the OC or quarterback's coach? OC, I believe, right? We thought it was him that was the Arizona collapse every year. Turns out it might be Kyler Murray's Will Wags. Because Murray's gone. And they still had their collapse after having a good start to their season. Then you got San Francisco, on the other hand, who they're going to have to pay Purdy, right? They're not going to let him walk, you don't think?
No.
No, they're going to pay him.
I don't know. That might be the Shanahan way. I mean, he hasn't been that good. He's been serviceable, and that's about his ceiling.
Well, he got them to the Super Bowl, didn't play in it, but he got them there. Remember?
Mm,
You remember?
yeah. You remember?
You remember?
I don't know. I think Purdy throws a good ball, man.
He does. And I also think Purdy wants to get that contract. So I'm going to go SF in this game. In Arizona. Evan.
Well, I would, except for the fact that Purdy's being benched, so I'm going Arizona. Actually, he's out with injury, so he ain't playing this week.
Switch mine to Arizona as well. Carl.
Yeah, I'm going Arizona too because Purdy's not playing.
I did not see that. I
You didn't know that?
didn't look at it, to be honest with you. I just
I think
assumed.
Debo and Kittle are possibly out with injury too.
Wow.
I didn't know those two.
I
but
just
I knew
assumed.
Purdy was out.
I did my assuming berries. You assumed, idiot, and now you pay the price. Here's the second worst game, probably the worst game. It was between this. It was Jacksonville Indy to me, or it was Miami Jets. Granted, Miami's playing to try and make it to the playoffs, but like no Tua. That as of today, at least, they're saying no Tua, right? It's going to be Huntley.
Oh, really?
Huntley. Also, the Jets are an embarrassing organization. Nobody out of New York that is not on the east side of the state suck. So, with that said, I'm going to take Miami here because they're playing for their playoff hopes. And the Jets are just a dumpster fire. Just bad. Carl.
I am also rolling with Miami.
Miami.
Just don't believe in the Jets
Yeah.
and Aaron Rodgers and that whole situation. Yeah, Huntley's not too bad.
Well,
And their defense is playing tits right now, so.
Huntley looked a lot better when he actually had time with the playbook versus remember when he came in when he didn't have that kind of time, he looked like fucking butt cheeks. He looked good. He looked fine. He was throwing the rock. If Miami could figure out how to run the ball again, they'd be just fine. Because you're right, the defense.
Yeah, I don't know how they lose that. They had 2 top 5 running backs last year, and now
Crazy.
they don't have one.
I know they had some line injuries, right? They lost some guys, but still, you don't think it would drop off that much. Even the Gypsy, where you going?
I was double checking that when you said that there was an injury. It looks like Tua's limited, so there is a chance he still plays. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Aaron Rodgers walks off the fucking field in the first quarter and says, "I'm not doing this anymore."
I don't think so. I think he's too prideful.
I think I'm still gonna roll with Miami. I think they're the better team, no doubt.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Seattle at the Rams. Now, Jimmy Garoppolo is playing quarterback for the Rams because Rams have already clinched. Seattle, Geno Smith, I think, what was it? He needs like 160-some yards to hit a $2 million bonus this year. That's all he needs. The Rams are playing pretty beat up, so I imagine they're going to bench a lot of people. I would imagine, to try and get healthy for the postseason. Seattle, on the other hand, they're not playing for anything but jobs right now, right? I mean, let me double check.
I guess they can't get in. They lost or something. I don't know.
They're out.
In. They said they're eliminated.
Yeah, they're out because they're 9-7. That puts them at 10-7.
But the Rams would be 10-7. So I don't know.
No. But the Rams. No. The Rams won the West. The wild card teams, the lowest wild card team is 11-5 in Green Bay.
Right, but it doesn't put them in for their record. I don't.
No, because the Rams
they're in the same
Seattle.
division.
They beat them. They have the tiebreak. So even if
That's
the
what I
Rams,
was just looking at, yeah.
even if the Rams lost and Seattle won, the Rams are still in.
But what's the tiebreak? Because they only played one time.
Conference. And the Rams already beat them, so they would split.
That's what I'm saying.
So, the Rams
I thought
have
it was
better.
weird that they would end up with the same record and
No.
they didn't have a chance
Conference
to get in.
No. Conference record is what changes that.
So
Yeah.
yeah, because I remember McVay saying he was benching a lot of the starters this week.
So I'm gonna take Seattle in this one. I'm just gonna take Seattle. Even.
Oh shit! Actually, I am gonna also take Seattle, but now that I'm seeing it, that's interesting that McVay would rest them. They was it home record maybe the away. Oh no, you're right. No, the division they're one game off, conference they're one game off, and the point differential goes to the Seahawks. So I'm kind of curious as
They're
to why
out.
McVay is benching him.
Even if they lose, Rams are still in. Seattle cannot make the postseason. They're mathematically out.
Interesting. Well, either way, I'm going Seahawks.
Coral.
Oh yeah, I see that now.
Oh, now you see it?
Yeah,
I see the
I'm
clinch
also
mark.
rolling with the Seahawks too, just because the Rams aren't playing anybody. I don't think they're playing Stafford or Cup or
The Seahawks.
yeah. They're benching a bunch of people, so I think Seattle probably takes that one pretty easy.
See if they can run the ball again. This one's funny. Chargers at Vegas. I don't know, man. Chargers clinched. Raiders really aren't playing for anything but a worse draft position if they win. Fuck, man. I don't know. Let's go ahead and start with you. Wait, who did I win last time? Did I go Evan first? Yeah. Carl.
Chargers. Raiders suck.
Raiders suck.
And I don't think the Chargers are benching anybody.
Really? Huh.
I think Herbert's playing, so
Knowing Harbaugh, he probably wouldn't. He's smart. He knows what he's doing. All right, Evan.
Yeah, he's been mum on what he's going to be doing as far as resting the starters, so I've been kind of taking it day by day. Why do I feel like Las Vegas is going to ruin their draft chances?
is that your music, man?
I don't know what you're talking about.
God damn it. I'm also going Chargers.
I didn't know you guys could hear that.
Yeah.
Damn it. It's not as funny if you know. Okay. Okay, hold on. Before we move on here. Shut up. Chargers aren't winning the Super Bowl this year, but I will be putting a future on them for next year. You give Harbaugh another season, another draft, another year with Herbert and that offense, Chargers are going to be fucking dangerous next year, just not this season. Okay. Speaking of which, we got the favorite here, Kansas City, playing against a Denver squad who has to win.
So did you take the Chargers?
Who?
You.
Evan? Yeah, Evan took Chargers.
No, you.
Right. So Kansas City.
Did you take the Chargers?
Yeah. Chargers. I didn't pass. Chargers. Yeah, Carl, I forgot. I was supposed to pick Chargers. Kansas City at Denver. Denver has to win or they're eliminated. Kansas City's already locked into the 1 seed. We got Carl Wentz, famously sacked by Evan back in the day. Carl, you usually have to fucking take that to the face, bro. It happened.
No.
Denver has to win to get in.
Until Carson Wentz comes out and says, Evan fucking Gypsy Saxby. I'm not believing it.
Yeah, that was his last name, too. Evan Gypsy.
Like he'd remember me.
Yeah, exactly. He's too busy worried about hunting right now.
Do you have the fucking stat sheet from that game?
No,
you can't just come up and say, I sat Carson Wentz and expect everyone to believe.
No, he sat Carl Wentz, not Carson Wentz.
He sat Carl Wentz.
Speaking of which, Carl Wentz is slinging that ball in KC this weekend. Kansas City's defense is really good. Denver is playing for their playoff berth. What does the league want more? Do they want the Bengals to find themselves in, or do they want Bo Nix and Sean Payton to find themselves in? Because I think the league's going to make sure Miami doesn't, for some reason. I'm taking the
'Cause
Jets.
Miami
I'm taking
sucks.
my Miami pick away. I just talked myself into the Jets because of that. The league doesn't want Miami in. They don't want them in. So, Bengals, Denver. I'm going to take KC still to beat Denver with their defense over Denver's off. Yep, I'm going Kansas City.
Don't do it, Ben.
I'm doing it. Evan.
I am not. They are benching half their defense as well. I think Karloftis, who's it? Is it Puna Ford? Do they have as well? Um, Jones is being benched, and then half their offense is being benched. So I think Denver wins this one, gets in, and then disappoints right away.
Carl.
I'm with Evan. Denver. At home. Casey's benching a lot of guys, dude. They're not playing anybody. And Denver still has a good defense, so
And Carson Wentz ain't shit.
Wentz is gonna struggle. If he let Evan sack his ass, then anybody.
That's what I'm saying.
So Kansas City.
Kudos to you, Evan, for
So
sacking
hold on a second.
an NFL quarterback.
I just did some math in my head
20
right
years
now.
ago.
Kansas
Wasn't
City
20.
is
They're not
already
that old.
in the AFC title game. They're already in. Because
No, they're not.
listen to me. They get a bye week this
I'm
week.
not listening to anything you say.
They get a bye week to heal all up, right? Then they get a first round bye, so that's already 14 days. And then the divisional round, they get a tune-up game against a Houston or a Pittsburgh or somebody. So that's 21 days. So they don't have another meaningful game until oh my god, yeah, they're in the Super Bowl again. They're already in. Holy shit. Crazy. All right, I'm switching to pick to Denver. By the way, I'm gonna follow you guys. I'm gonna switch over to Denver. Also, I'm taking back my Jets pick and go back to Miami. I'm going to reverse that. Go back to Miami. I'm going to be all silly now. Fuck, they're already in. Kansas City's already in the Super Bowl. That's crazy. All right, well, that's disheartening. Sunday night. Coach DC against Coach KOC, the Cock. Minnesota's going to Detroit. The cock is coming to Detroit. KOC. Sam Darnold is playing like an absolute autistic unit. Whew, Detroit's so banged
He's
up.
got to be autistic.
Because that's like a good thing nowadays. Apparently, people say people wield that thing unknowingly. I don't think people that use it, how they use it, have never met an autistic person. It's pretty rude that they do that. But anyways.
Have you seen his emotional range though? It's not it's not outside the range of outcomes. I'm really excited. This was really exciting.
Yeah, he looks like he's overstimulated pretty easily too. Detroit's defense is a problem. Is why they won't win the Super Bowl. But anyways, Minnesota at Detroit for the 1 seed, the und seed. Evan, you have to go first because it's your team. You have to go first. Go. Oh God, he's scolding on us, Carl. Skull.
I thought he was doing the Thriller.
No, that's that honky clap. Skull.
We all know where I'm going.
Skull.
Let's take it home. Let's take the 1 seed so that we can lose to some. Let's lose to the Eagles because we do it every year. Why not?
Eagles are going to lose to Green Bay for us in the playoffs.
Let's hope so.
Yeah. So you're taking the home squad on the road. Carl, all since week 2 or week 3, has said I am not fucking with Minnesota. Has kept true to his word. Does he break it in Detroit?
I might. I'm a sucker for Jared Goff. No, I'm not fucking with Minnesota. No, Detroit's defense is terrible.
Bad.
Right now. They're giving up a lot of points, and I think
Yep.
Minnesota slows them down just enough on defense to where if they score maybe like 30, I think Minnesota will probably put up 30 on them, and Detroit won't be able to score 30, even though they're playing really good right now. Detroit is balling out, so I think Minnesota will have some trouble slowing them down just because Detroit's been running all these trick plays and shit, but
And
I
Flores
see
had a game to already coordinate against Ben Johnson, and that was the problem last game. He just couldn't get that slant narrowed down.
So Brian Flores will be head coaching a team next year. So Detroit.
I hope not.
Oh, he will be. Are you kidding me? The second a team has success with a DC or an OC, they get fucking stripped.
Yeah.
Unless teams pay them head coach money to stay as an OC or DC. So he's gone.
Let's do it.
He'd probably go in Chicago, I bet. I think Ben Johnson's not going to take Chicago job, but I bet you Flores does. Detroit is a 3-point favorite right now at home. Coach DC is a master motivator. Absolute unit of a man. I'm taking Detroit at home over Minnesota. Detroit, you know what though? I mean, god damn, both these teams. Detroit doesn't seem like a 1-seed team to win it all. They're so scrappy and vicious. They seem like a wild card team that wins a Super Bowl, doesn't it? They just feel like that. Do coach DC. Then you got Minnesota on the other hand. You close your eyes. I can't see Sam Darnold getting confetti on him. But they can. They absolutely can.
If Sam Darnold was in confetti, he would be the best ever. He would try to catch it with his mouth.
I got some, Mom. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
I'm so excited.
Well, I used to call Eli Manning a mouth breather that loves churros that gets dropped off in a minivan, and he got 2 Super Bowl MVPs, so.
2 of them.
2 of them. Hall of Fame fucking caliber, dude. So, I'm going to take Detroit. Damn it, boys. It's our last regular season. This is the ultimate. This is it. Right here. 1 game difference. Son of a bitch. Now, we're doing the postseason. Now, that's going to be quick, though. It's going to be pretty short, because we only got so many rounds. Also, when we get to the postseason, people, we're going against the spread. We're not just picking straight up winners and losers. We're going ATS for the postseason. And also, we're adding a 4th. It's not just going to be us 3. So, that'll be nice.
We're adding our own autistic person.
You already got 1. We're adding a 2nd. We're adding my special buddy. We're having 2. We're gonna have 2 now. Also, we have to recap what happened after this. We'll do that in the playoff one. But hey, if you guys have been following these guys all year, and you should have been following us, just to recap it real fast before we get into the last week. Carl 172 and 84, Evan 173 and 83. Fucking crazy. 6-7% both of these guys. Meat 148 and 108 is a great number, but doesn't look great compared to these fucks. I finished the year 31 points behind Carl as of this week before we get to the last one. So I was never really in this thing. If we go...
You're going 16-0 this week, man.
Oh, fuck. I might. You never know. If we go back to just real fast. Let me just flip back to early in the standings here. Yeah, at one point...
When you lost early?
At one point, I was only 4 points behind Carl. And then as I start flipping, 4, 6, 8, 9, 15. Ooh, that was a bad one. 14. That was bad.
How'd you take Dallas with every pick that week?
That was bad. I went from that number to 15 back on... Hey, my kid. Anyways, regardless, if you guys have been with us this whole time, fucking love you. Shout out Coach Souse.
Coach
We're going
Souse.
to keep shouting his ass out, but we'll be back for the postseason, but this wraps up our regular season. We'll have the winner for you guys next vid. I lost, so I have to buy the trophy. That'll be disclosed at a later date, as usual.
My trophy.
Motherfucker.
My trophy.
All right.
Peasants.
Bye, you fucks.
Peasants.